See how it's leaking here? How wet it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's all corroded out. And I can't get this off. That's why I have the blowtorch.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's wet.
We're gonna heat this up a little bit with the blowtorch. Don't touch it. See? Yeah. Without this, I wouldn't be able to take this off. That's why the blowtorch is so good.
Really good work.
Yeah. You can make a little more. It's recording already. But now that's why I have the gloves, because it's like really hot now.
It is work. So hard.
This is when you shake it, you're supposed to hear a noise. Okay, so this valve is still working okay. This is completely worn out. But in the future I will probably, the main problem is inside here. That's where it's leaking. So that's why I bought a whole new one. If it was only leaking here, I'd only replace this. And this seat valve, this seat gasket is all worn out too. And then I have to check the seats inside. Hold on, it's pretty hot. You can just put it in the water here. It will not damage anything. This is fine. Now we have to check inside to see how the seats are. They look fine, just like I expected. They are never worn out because the water here is very good. It's hard to shine the light at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah, it's okay.
So I'm not gonna replace the seats because it's just biking work, you know.
Yeah.
So we will replace this. This gasket goes on here. That's the whole stem in here.
It's longer.
No, it's not.
Hmm?
It's not longer. So it's
Oh, yeah. Okay.
this is all original parts. Really good. This is a very high quality valve actually. It's a little complicated, but it's not really complicated actually. It has to be this way.
You have some.
And it's important to, when you put it in, make sure the water is open. Because some people leave it like this, and they try to screw it in, and this won't go in anymore, and you'll damage, you'll strip these threads. And this cylinder inside controls the hot and cold flow, and this one stops the hot water, and this one stops the cold water.
Wow.
So I'm not gonna replace the seats like I said because they look totally good. It's just extra work, but I'll save them for the future in case I do need to replace them.
So
And this has to be.
so the water inside do not care.
What water
The
inside?
inside before has some water.
No.
It's wet.
No.
Not matter, right?
No.
Okay.
There's a seal right here.
Okay.
No.
Because I saw the drop, water drop.
This seal seals everything.
I mean, the old place
Yeah.
has a water. Before you put this in, has a water.
Yeah, it's all wet.
Oh.
I mean, it's wet when it's working.
Okay.
And this, you have to tighten this, but not super powerful. Just snug. A little bit more than snug. And see, I have power. I could maybe I could unwrench this without the torch, although it's doubtful if I used a very long wrench. But if I did that, I take a risk. I can break the copper pipes inside, so you can't do that.
Too heavy, huh?
I mean,
Either too heavy.
also I may not be able to do it at all. But if I had a pipe wrench, I would either open this or break the inside.
Oh.
Only two choices.
Oh.
If I have a 4-foot pipe, and this is just snug but not over tightened. And now we have to. This is pretty actually a simple job. If you replace the seats, it's a little bit more involved. But
Do we have a new one?
no, I'm gonna test everything first.
Oh, okay.
Make sure this is. It's very smooth now. Okay, it's closed now. Now I'm gonna go open the water and make sure there's no leak. Okay, it's closed now. But we have to check everywhere here. Have to dry it. If there's a leak, then I'll have to take it out again and clean it out and stuff. And then we have to check that it doesn't leak while the water is running. This knot can be a little tighter. But not too tight, because if you make it too tight, then the handle is very hard to turn and it's also not good for the seal. Wow, that's pretty loose. But we have to make sure it doesn't get too. Okay, still good. I guess they kept it loose. Okay, not too tight, because once you get it too tight, it gets very hard to turn. This is good. A little tighter is always safer. It's not as smooth. It's a little harder to turn, but it's safe. Okay, great.
Nice.
So next time I will not buy the seats. But I can keep them
You
because
just keep that in case the
Yeah.
other condos has problem,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah, exactly. And the tools are definitely needed. Okay, so now we just put it all together and replace this little part.
That's nice.
These are very good shower heads.
That's very nice.
They seem like old-fashioned, but see, then this new one can screw on here. Because this is important too, because it prevents leaks, you know, from when you take a shower. It's not just for decoration. Okay. Well, And you can buy all of these parts, you know, including this. That's the cool thing about these things. They've been used since the 1940s. This was definitely simpler than I thought. So I'm glad. Yeah, just need to line up the holes. Okay. That's right. Keep this close to
Yeah,
this
it's
time.
important.
Stuff like this is never very tight. You have to be careful. Just very little snap. Just like this.
Enough.
Enough. Put this on. This is plastic, which seems like
It's
cheap.
plastic?
Yeah, but it's good because it doesn't corrode onto this. You can buy all these parts if you need to, if something breaks. And this part is almost bad.
Here has some distance though.
That's how it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it is. Okay.
The one side is wider, one side is narrow. It's all like that.
Yeah.
Maybe you take the.
Oh, you're right. It was on a little wrong. Shoot. You're right. Now it's good.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
job. And this thing is almost bad, but it still covers it. You can buy all of this. This probably comes together with this. And these are the seats. And these are the special tools to remove the seats, but we don't have to do it.
We still keep those tools and the seats.
Yeah, that will
in
be
case
useful
if you need
forever.
that later.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go open the water. With second the water was already on.
Yeah, I saw it like that. Do you
Tiny
want to try one more time?
Constantly thinking
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Make sure it's getting hot too. Make sure it's mixing right.
It's just as good as just a clean like. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hot. It's good.
Very nice.
Look how smooth it is now.
Very nice.
Try it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so
Yeah, just
easy. Huh?
it's important not to
Very
over
good.
tighten them, but